Glad you're watching Music City tonight with Crook Chase. Lorianne has the night off. We have a guy here with one of the hottest records in country music. The record is Don't Stop. We're not going to stop. Wade Hayes for being with us tonight.
No.
Don't go, oh no. I was out here visiting with the studio audience, you know, during the commercial break while you were coming over and getting squared away and everything. And there's some nice ladies over there screaming, Wade, we love you! You know. Pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. So I was thumbing through the latest Country Weekly magazine, right? And do the story on country hunks. And lo and behold, look there's one of the country hunks, Wade Hayes.
Sure.
Yeah. 6'2", 170, likes home cooking, fishing, horseback riding, no previous marriages. Now, this is interesting here. Thoughts on marriage and relationships.
Oh, no.
What do you mean? To date, I've chosen music over every single one of my girlfriends. I've only had, I guess, 3. I feel like music slowly is forcing everything out, which is fine with me. That's the way I want it, at least now.
Well, yeah.
So you're closing out any relationships at this point?
Well, not intentional. It's just one of those things that happens. You know, you get out there and it's really hard to give any attention to anything else besides matters at hand, which is the career right now.
Yeah, you got to concentrate. It's going heavy, and you got to stay with it, right?
Absolutely.
Now, is this kind of thing sort of it's flattering, isn't it?
Sure. A little embarrassing, but it's nice.
Oh. Well, outwardly, you're going to say it's a little embarrassing,
well,
but really inside you're going, hey, I'm a hunk. You know? Right?
I usually say when there's articles and stuff like that, I usually say they hadn't seen me up close yet. So.
What are they missing here?
I'm just kidding. Them's just jokes. Jokes.
Let me check that page again here. No. Well, no, that's very flattering. You should be happy with that because
yeah, I'm tickled to death.
It's a nice compliment to
really
a wonderful career that you have going.
It really is.
And I know recently you had a chance to play some music with Merle Haggard.
Yes.
Down at the Ryman.
Yeah.
And I know that is one of the goals you had set, I guess, when you first came. Tell the people about your goals.
When I'd first moved to Nashville about 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I'd set these goals for myself, and one of them was to get a record deal, and one was to have a #1 song.
Okay. 2 for 2.
And one was to play a show with Merle Haggard.
That's 3.
And one was to have a platinum record.
Now, the record, as I understand, is not platinum yet, right?
No, it's not.
It's gold.
It did go gold the other day.
So you're halfway there to achieving
Halfway there.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are saying, well, wow, he's been able to set some goals and accomplish all this in one of the hardest industries in one of the toughest cities to do it. So what's the secret to achieving what you've done so far?
You know, I think about that all the time, and I don't know why I was chosen to be blessed so richly, but I'm very thankful. I really am.
And you get to tour with the likes of who? Who have you been touring with lately?
Well, we've been on tour with Brooks and Dunn for about a month and a half now, and we're supposed to be with them until December at least, and hopefully till like March of next year.
Did you tour with Alan Jackson as well sometimes?
No, we've got a show with Alan here in a couple of days up in New York, up in Syracuse. And New York folks. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. I love his music.
That's wonderful. Well, you're hanging out with the big stars. But
that's great.
I know, but I understand that when you're out on the road, one of your big deals is to hang out at the shopping malls.
What?
That's the word. That you like to go hang out in shopping malls.
I like to go get odds and ends. And, you know, out there on the road, there's a lot of times where you don't get home for a month and a half, and you tend to run out of socks and underwear. And so...
Well, you can always wash them, you know.
Well, so you don't get a chance to. That's the thing. I'm serious. That I stay so busy that you really don't get a chance to. And it's not that I like the new socks and underwear much, but you just have to have them. It's true. It's true.
There's got to be some sort of like wishy-washy or something along the road you can stop by. And...
You know, the time that we have off is usually spent in a bus getting from one place to another.
Really?
That's the truth. It is. I'm not lying.
I know you're not lying, but I mean, life on the road is tough here, obviously.
No, I love it. It's the greatest.
It's new socks and new underwear every day.
You know, that's the only drawback is having to wear new socks and underwear. The rest is the best. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I don't know where to go with this, but I'll just...
Seem to be digging ourselves in deeper, don't we?
Well, they sent a message through my earpiece from the control room. They'd like to know what you do with the dirty ones.
You're not going to believe this.
I probably won't, but go ahead and try me.
I have one of those, like the biggest garbage bag you can buy.
Like a hefty.
A hefty, yeah. With the drawstring and everything on top. And it's full. It's sitting in my apartment right now.
It's in your apartment?
Yeah. I need to tackle that when I get home, so I need to hurry home before we leave again and do that.
Don't be surprised if you see the police putting up that yellow tape says crime scene, do not cross. You know?
I believe that. I believe it. I'm really making myself look bad.
No. I mean, you have to understand that your time is limited out on the road, and you have to do what's necessary.
It is.
Disposable clothing. That could be a new trend in country music, come to think of it. So what's the latest with the musical career? Now, you're waiting on the album, hopefully, to go platinum?
Yes.
And this record, Don't Stop, I know you have high hopes for that.
Yeah, it's doing great. I don't exactly know where it's at right now.
13.
There you go, 13. And we're about to start filming a video for our next single, and I'm very excited about that.
Next single will be?
What I Meant to Say.
What I Meant to Say.
Yeah.
Speaking of videos. Like that one. Speaking of video, someone had asked on one of the audience cards, and have you seen the video for Don't Stop? A lot of you have. They want to know if you were embarrassed, if you blushed at all during that particular video.
For about the first 2.5 hours, yeah.
How long did it take to shoot the video?
It took all day, I guess about 10, 11 hours to shoot. That was really the shortest one we've shot to date.
What was the most embarrassing part for you?
Well, just all the mugging and stuff that's going on, you know. But, you know, I have to say, the girl, her name was Karen. She's from Los Angeles, and she's an actress and dancer and everything. And she really was, made it a lot easier for me. The director yelled at me for 2.5 hours to loosen up, and I'm just not generally the type of person to act that way, you know. And it really became easier as the day went on.
Okay, so in other words, mugging for the camera was the most difficult part?
Yeah.
Can you give me an idea here on exactly what you're talking about?
No, I can't.
Okay, thank you. It doesn't hurt to ask, does it? No. Old Enough to Know Better. That's the name of the album, which is doing very well. Wade Hayes is here with his whole band. He has more music for you later, and we'll be right back.
Watch for Wade Hayes coming to a city near you. Up next, the great Bobby Vinton with one of his all-time classic hits on Music City Tonight.